Reading Elder Scrolls lore books so you don't have to. Rising Threat, Volume 3. Please sit back and enjoy this Elder Scrolls lore audiobook series. The journey of an Altmer refugee named Lathanil of Sunhold continues as he describes the Thalmor's dangerous rise to power. Ever so cautiously, I formed a cabal made up of others who distrusted the motives and methods of the Thalmor. Over several months, I liquidated my ancestral holdings and took whatever inheritance I could without raising any suspicions. I would follow after Renandor and help him restore his reputation and status. The rest of my cabal would stay on Somerset Isle and win the trust of the Thalmor on whatever level best suited each of them, sending clandestine missives to me when possible. After weeks of painstaking investigations and exorbitant bribes, I was able to learn that Renandor was placed on a ship to Anvil. I booked my own passage to Anvil. My search almost ended there, for Renandor had never arrived in Anvil Harbor. My instinct that Renandor met a duplicitous end was confirmed when I sought out several of the deckhands who were reported to be aboard Renandor's vessel. All died under mysterious and violent circumstances. The first of many attempts on my life occurred soon after. Needless to say, I survived, but my grand plan to stymie the Thalmor fell apart without an esteemed leader to rally behind. I went into hiding, waiting anxiously for word of the Thalmor's activities back on Somerset Isle. Over the following years, I tried to bend the ear of the Empire through various avenues and warn them of the Thalmor's doings. The Empire, however, was having enough troubles dealing with the aftermath of the Oblivion Crisis within its own borders without seeking trouble far away in Somerset. With the assassination of Emperor Uriel Septim VII and his heirs, and the self-sacrifice of Martin Septim, the true savior of Somerset Isle and the rest of Tamriel, the Empire's leadership was left defunct. High Chancellor Okado convened the full Elder Council in an unsuccessful bid to select a new emperor. Without an emperor, the Empire beyond the reach of Cyrodiil began to splinter. Okado reluctantly agreed to become the potentate under the terms of the Elder Council Charter until imperial rule could be re-established. But a reluctant leader is rarely a strong leader. Potentate Okado made admirable efforts to rein in the bedlam that threatened to rip the Empire apart, and was even making headway when Red Mountain erupted and destroyed much of Vardenfell. Likely from Thalmor tampering, but I have yet to find proof of their misdeeds in this. What was left of Morrowind was thrown into absolute chaos. The effects of the eruption were felt even in Blackmarsh, destroying roads and cutting off the Imperial garrisons there. None were prepared for what happened next.